Good morning, sexy souls. How are you all doing? Welcome to Weird and Woo Woo. And I knocked a bowl. We're gonna do a coffee and tarot this morning. First things first. Yes, I know the channel looks weird. I've been doing some maintenance, but like, you know, takes a while. It'll eventually will get back to normal, guys. But until then, I will still do the readings. So, you know, is what it is. Okay, so yes, I do not have my coffee. I had full throttle coffee this morning, okay? And as much of you all know, I try not to do too much caffeine, and so I usually like drink a half caffeinated coffee, and that way I can do maybe a second cup if I wanted to. However, I went full throttle this morning, and it was a good big cup, and so it's not a great idea for me to do that again. And so I went ahead and got me something else that's going to be really good for me. But go ahead, pull whatever drink you want. Again, I think this is the very first, no. I've done a couple of times. I think like, it's been about 2 years. Like I think I did a matcha one time, instead of coffee. But yeah, generally I am a coffee drinker. So surprise, surprise. I know it's not normal for me, but go ahead and grab your cup. Now the premise of Coffee and Tarot is that we come into this reading with no preconceived notions, no agendas, no time frames, no parameters being placed around spirit and the type of message that can come through. Meaning spirit gets to decide what the message is that's going to be coming through, okay? So, on that note, we just pull up a chair, snuggle up on the couch, we dive in and see if there's a message for us, okay? So, if you're going to stick around, awesome. If not, have a fabulous day. Friendly reminder though, you are a sovereign being and you get to determine if, how, when, where, why any of these messages might apply. So whatever you do, don't Cinderella shit to make it fit, okay? Fantastic. Alrighty. Where are we wanting to start? Okay. This is Madame Endor's fortune telling deck. I just heard listen closely. I was like, okay. So I feel like we're supposed to really absorb what it, or really consider, let's put it that way, what is going to come through. There may be some details. I don't know. Revelry and indulgence. You're destined to succeed. You know, like indulgence is like, go ahead, do it, go there. It's bringing up. I've been having these conversations in some of my circles lately, and in reiterating something that I've heard. If you are like a former, I'll get it right eventually, people pleaser, then this is going to resonate the most. Do the bad thing. People pleasers feel like it's the wrong, or no, that's not right, that's bad. Like, oh, that just makes that's what a terrible person would do. Like, the thing that feels bad to you is the thing that you're supposed to do. You are so used to curtailing and shape-shifting your actions and yourself for others, that when you do it for yourself, it feels wrong. It makes you feel selfish, or like it just doesn't feel right. And it's like, oh, like I feel like your brain plays this whole like that's so egotistical, or that's this, or that's that. And it's like the best piece of advice for anybody who is a people pleaser is to do the bad thing. The bad thing, the wrong, like you don't want to make a wrong move. Do the bad, the wrong thing, okay? Whatever that is, that is in front of you at this point, okay? Now, here's the thing. They're telling me, some people are going to hear that, and they're not the people pleasers. It's like the empath narcissist, or the people pleaser narcissist dynamic. Like, they're going to be the narcissist, and they're going to think, because oh, yes, I'm always doing everything for everybody and blah, 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 blah. They're going to interpret that to do the wrong thing. Only the thing is, it's like it gives them the justification, but for whoever I'm reading for, if they, there's something about them coming in and getting that message and thinking it's for them, that causes them to do something that's going to backfire majorly on them. And I feel like even if they were to pause and be like, oh, you know, they're going to get so confused, they will end up doing the thing that Spirit wants them to do. It's like, I feel like there's some level of like them pulling the plug on their own, like showing something, like uncovering a truth for everybody to see, pulling the plug on their own show. Like, I feel like that's what it's alluding to. It's going to be their own actions that cause, it's going to backfire. It's just going to backfire. So, that's fun. Okay. You're destined to succeed. So just do it. Let yourself go there. Indulge. Allow yourself to, like, full throttle is what I'm hearing. Now I'm hearing Gemini's Gas Pedal. You know that song? Yeah. Okay. So they want you to step on the gas here. Like it's almost like a bit, it feels reckless. Ooh, do the reckless thing. And it's funny how it feels like that's the right message for everybody. Do the reckless thing. Do the reckless thing. Okay. Because you're destined to succeed. True love and fidelity. Want me to keep going? That's a lot. I'm not so sure now. A barrier keeps you from your rewards, your goal. I said rewards. Let me just tell you, I think that has everything to do with, okay, so, yeah. Triumph over, you're going to succeed. Okay. Like, do the thing. Do it anyways. That's the thing that's not doing it keeps you, like, that's the thing that keeps you from your goal, is your unwillingness. So do the bad thing. Do the bad thing. Do the wrong thing. Do the selfish thing. Do the, whatever it is, okay? Do it. You will be triumphant, okay? You will succeed. And true love and fidelity. Like, you know, normally I would be, oh, on the other side, because the locked doors can now be open. Like, it's the key to this, but I don't know if I want to say it's on the other side. And basically, in the end, this long journey you've been on is going to bring rewards. So let me, I want to, they want, yeah. We're going to Google, hold on. They're making me Google the fidelity, faithfulness to a person, cause, or belief. Faithfulness. Fidelity is also the degree or exactness with which something is copied or reproduced. So, fidelity, state of, I'm trying to figure out faithful or loyalty. And they want me to move beyond just like finding somebody that's faithful. Like, that's not what they're talking about. And I'm like, they're leading me here for allegiance, devotion, loyalty, piety. Fidelity implies strict or continuing faithfulness to a duty. We're about, oh, I think we figured it out. That's what we're pulling cards on. All right, true love and fidelity. What's going on with this one? There's something on the, like, it opens the door to this. And like, why won't they let me just go with, oh, love's on the other side? I want to say, again, very well, you might find love on the other side of this, right? With a person. But why does it feel more like there's a sense of allegiance to something or alignment with something, with like something within your moral compass or your, like in social work, there needs to be a strict faithfulness or allegiance to social justice, because that is the entire premise of social work. Like, that is at its core what social work is, and everything is built upon that, from that. And so it's almost like acting in accordance with your truest belief, being loyal to what is right and true for you. Let's find out. Okay, so we're gonna do New Era elements. Talk to me about true love and fidelity. It's like, I feel like there's it's like walking the path of your, oh man, why does belief feel not in totality? It's none of these words feel like it's what it's. I'm just gonna say an allegiance to your truth, an allegiance to, or a faithfulness and loyalty to your truth, maybe even to the self. Let's do this a couple more times. Okay, you know what? King of Cups and the Nine of Wands. It's like the thing that fuels you. Like, because they're bringing me the idea of the King of Cups being very particular about, he doesn't just accidentally pour into receptacles that don't deserve, you know, that he doesn't feel aligned with. He's very careful about his cup and its overflow. And he's careful about the contents within. And the Nine of Wands is kind of like, it's the thing that fuels somebody's, I want to be like, relentlessness. It's like their North Star, their compass. It fuels their compass. Okay. It's the thing that you align yourself with. The thing that you, love is feeling like more like where your heart is. What's true to your heart. Okay. Like an ideology, like to that degree, like an allegiance to something like that. And success. It is the thing that will fuel you to success. It you need to be uninhibited about taking this leap of faith. So again, There's something that you need to that you are supposed to say yes to, that you're supposed to indulge in. You're supposed to do the bad thing, the wrong thing, the selfish thing. It is the thing that you think is wrong. Like you holding that to be true is the barrier that keeps you from your goal. And so you're meant to go there. You're meant to throw caution to the wind. You're meant to just full on and so you are going to succeed, and you will triumph over adversity, and it will allow you to unlock a door, because it is like the act. I don't want to say the final act, but the number one act you could do to show allegiance to some ideology or some truth that you hold, some premise of how you see and view and experience the world. So you're not being true to yourself right now by allowing this. You're not being true to who you genuinely are by holding on to something that's not true, which is this belief that something is bad, wrong, whatever. It keeps you from your goal. And so the idea is this sense of allegiance to something, this loyalty to something, this ideology, this paradigm, this premise, this whatever it is, this compass. It is your compass. It's like one of the truest acts of self-love for you. To align with it is aligning with yourself and within yourself. And so you need to do the bad thing, the wrong thing, the selfish thing, so you can unlock that door. So that, because it is that love of this thing. It is the alignment of this thing. It's almost as if you and this belief, this more, I don't like the word moral. This ideology, this thing, it's like, it's not separate from you. It's a part of who you are. And therefore, it's the ultimate act of love towards yourself. And it is the thing that will fuel you towards your success. It is an integral and necessary part. Okay. I want to know, what is the wrong thing, the bad thing, the selfish thing, the thing you think you can't or shouldn't do that is absolutely the right thing to do? I want to know. Okay, well, if they want me to put this up, then if that's where we're going, I want to know, because it is the barrier. You not going there is the barrier. What is it? Hermetic Tarot. Well, it's obviously the thing that you are being guided to do. It is how you get home to the self. So what is the wrong thing? Ooh. Ooh, do you have a secret wish that you think it's wrong for you to wish for? And this is like, is there some sense of like justice that you believe should be delivered, or you believe should be and that, Because this doesn't feel like, oh, I want to be famous one day, although it could be, but it doesn't feel as simplistic as that. That may be a piece of it, like, you know, the way in which it would look external, but it's like, it's more than that. There's something about this wish or desire that's so truly, because the North Star represents, the North Star is the Merkaba, which is the star that is in the Hermit's lantern. And the star, that is your truest compass, right? The compass, that is your North Star, is your compass. And so there's something about your true self desiring something, wishing something, because it's in complete utter alignment with you, but you are acting, somehow you feel like it is bad or the wrong thing. Not like it's not like a, oh, you need to be more humble. It is, there's something more to it. Okay, talk to me. Okay. It's a big, it's a go there. It's a wish. It's a desire. It's something that feels like home to you. It feels right. It feels like, are you worried that this is an aspect that's a part of you? Are you worried that this is... It reminds me of the dark feminine, which has also been heavily present lately. The dark feminine was always, they were seen and considered dark because they went with their truest desire and were not easily manipulated or bound by those external to them or other people's ideology or other people's beliefs, paradigms, parameters. This is the thing where it's like, it is the tried and true breaking the mold. And so it does remind me of like feeling like it's wrong to want this. It's wrong. That's bad. I shouldn't. But I gotta say, you're supposed to do the wrong thing. It is... Does it scare you that you want this? That it feels so right to want this? To try and speak this into existence? To state it? Are you worried that you have no sense of recourse? Or no sense of like hesitation towards this? That's the people pleaser. I have had this conversation one too many times in the last 2 weeks. No wonder it's coming forward with a lot of different individuals. Okay. So something about wanting this and feeling good about wanting this makes you feel like it's wrong. And that is because you have been conditioned as a people pleaser to shapeshift yourself to conform to other people's wants and desires. And okay. So they want you to indulge in this. They want you to follow the North Star home. Not only does it unlock doors because you're in alignment, but it fuels you towards your success. And so if you don't unlock this door, you may lack the success that you seek. You're meant to succeed, and you are meant to overcome some level of adversity. And the thing that stops you from overcoming the adversity, again, is this ingrained, programmed way of viewing your truth, your authenticity, your desires as being wrong. And then I think that your brain looks for examples. Yeah, but this does something to so-and-so, or this does something to this person. And it's like, you're not meant to, okay, it's one thing to intentionally go out of your way to do something to somebody else for the sake of doing that to them. But it's not wrong if something happens as a consequence of you choosing yourself and you've done nothing directly to a person, right? It's like, if the consequences of you choosing yourself cause harm to somebody else, I would question whether or not that person is too dependent on you for their sense of stability and emotional whatever, right? Like, it's kind of like somebody else's should not be that tied in. Now, I know there are circumstances where you may feel as though, or they may feel as though there is some kind of negative consequence. And again, there's a difference between choosing to do something for the self because it's in true alignment with you, your soul purpose, and again, narcissists will be like, yes, and they'll use that. That's why they brought that up. That's why they brought that up. Because somebody's going to watch this thinking that that's, I'm talking to them, and they're the opposite. And it's almost like Spirit's like giving a 2-for-1. Like, both y'all get the same message, and the right outcome is going to come out for both of y'all. Only one's going to be taken by surprise, and the other one, both are going to be taken by surprise, they said. Because the person that is the people pleaser can't fathom this level of success for going after what they truly want and desire, because it keeps being deemed as wrong. And then the narcissist is constantly believing that what they want and desire is so right, and they can't fathom being wrong. It's a oh wow. Okay, so revelry and indulgence. Okay, so the star, there is something within your material world, something new. You want something to begin within your life that's almost like it takes you out of strife. This wish, this do it is what I want to say. Do it. Follow that inner guidance. You want to, you know you do. You want to, you know you do. Okay. I feel somebody pulling on my, tugging on my energy, asking a question. I will get to it. Do it, you know that you want to. There's a freedom from strife. A sense of peace with the Four of Swords that comes from whatever this Page of Pentacles is. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting discern with the King of Swords. They keep saying that. And in this one, he's considered the chariot of the winds of change. And so it's and the idea is the King of Swords being at the helm of that. Kind of like in a chariot, he directs the winds of change. something about this gives you the leverage to determine how the winds of change flow. You're at the helm. Because both of these all the kings are considered the chariot drivers of the suit, right? You're at the helm of this. If you indulge in this, if you let yourself do the thing that you think is not right, you're so worried about making a misstep. And I gotta say, I just feel like you feel like it's going to be used against you. You feel like it's going to backfire on you. I'm talking to the people pleaser. And it's not. And I don't know if you have past experience where it has. They're not so much focusing on that though. So you get to be at the helm of which way these winds of change blow, how this change moves through your life. You get to kind of like direct that. How it shows up in your life. They're really harping on you're behind the reins. You're behind the reins. I feel like you're going to break through whatever this fear is that's wrong. And once you break free from that, it opens doors and it fuels you. It's like having a revelation, a massive spiritual revelation that literally dismantles whatever paradigm someone ingrained in you that created this people pleaser within you. This willingness to shapeshift. It dismantles it to a point where it's like, you know those times where you just can't go back from knowing? There is no backsliding. There is no changing. You're like, oh, I really believed that for the longest time. And that is not the case. There's a sense of taking your power back. That's why we have, again, it's called power. The power card, the Nine of Wands, it fuels you. You get your power back. So you align with, like, doing the thing you keep telling yourself not to do, or you feel scared thing, or is going to backfire on you, is the thing that you're supposed to do. Because not doing it is the barrier. You're the gatekeeper. It is the gate that's keeping you from your goal, from something. You are meant to succeed with this, and you are meant to overcome some level of adversity. And as a result, it's like you're meant to have an allegiance to the self. You're meant to have a loyalty to the self. You're meant to love the self. You're meant to put that first. And that opens up all these doors. And again, that's the whole point of the King of Cups. His cup is full because he's really careful. Like, he's like, I'm not just going to pour this out. Like, you preserve the self above all else. Your unwillingness to deplete, shapeshift, pour into. Something just dismantles. And it's like, it ricochets or starts some level of new beginning in your life, in your material, tangible world, in your environment. And brings some sense of peace. And opens you up to following your truest self. Your wish, your desire, your northern star, your inner compass. Somebody, somewhere, or all of society has deemed your inner compass to be wrong. and again, it goes beyond just self-love. It is a part of who you are. Same as how like social justice is at the core of social work, and that's where social work stemmed from, was this ideology of social justice. Like there's not one without the other. And so there's something something that you hold to be very true, that is so integral to you, to who you are as a person, that to ignore it, to shapeshift it, to bend and compromise it, will forever keep you from fully choosing the self, from fully choosing and loving you, from being in complete alignment with the self. And so you have to let it go. You have to overcome this. And again, it somehow unleashes your intuition, and it unleashes, like, you get to follow your heart, and you get to create the life in the world that you want to see. You are in charge of it now. So something, not following through with something, and not indulging and not going there, not doing it. I just want to be like, do it, do it, do it. And again, I feel like it's like there's some sense of justice wrapped up into this, but you've trained yourself to believe that it's wrong. But it places you where instead of the winds of change bending and breaking you, like breaking you, like how certain trees will, when they're too rigid, they break. But those that they bend with the winds of change, and they actually can help, like they stand the test of time. But it's like, I feel like there's this wielding of it. You are in the driver's seat. It places you squarely in that. It's like, I don't know it puts you back in your power, in alignment with the self, in your truth. But also, I want to say, it allows peace to enter your life, and it allows you to take fucking control back. And that's where everything changes. What is the thing, and I know this is going to be something different for everybody, but what is the thing that, again, the bad thing that they are supposed to do? The bad thing, you know what I mean? For some of you, the thing that you think would create upheaval. No, if I do that, something bad may happen. No, if I do that, it'll create chaos. No. But you're always concerned about what it does to other people. And so in order for them to have peace in their life, you must shapeshift your own. That's not true. We have moderation and refreshment. It's like being conflict, inspiration, and transformation. If you feel like what you want to do will create upheaval or conflict, it is the thing to do. Why are you avoiding conflict? Again, I think it's coming back to, it's blown up in my face before. It's backfired before. I keep feeling like moderation is what you've been doing in life, and it's kept you in the same space. Tell me about refreshment. Recuperation. It didn't come out all the way, but I wanted to look. Okay. Refreshment, resolution, and turmoil. So it'll resolve some kind of so basically, I just feel like this is going to create conflict and upheaval in someone else's life. But it is the resolution to some level of turmoil for you. It's like you holding back this moderation of like, I don't quite go there because it's what holds them in power or gives them the power and takes it away from you. This moderation just feels like I am pretending to stand in my power. I'm doing all these little things, but not the thing. I'm trying to keep the peace. But you're really not. You're just creating turmoil within your own self. It's like you're compromising your peace for somebody else to maintain some semblance of peace in their life. I think you're telling yourself that you are keeping the peace for yourself, but you're not. You're actually creating more turmoil. And remember I said whatever it is, when you go there and do it, when you do the wrong thing, there's something that it fuels you. Inspiration. Like, it's like this conflict is the inspiration, and inspiration is the fuel, okay, for this transformation. It's not so much that an outright conflict is going to happen in your life, like this knock down, drag out brawl. But overcoming this conflict is what's going to fuel you to do more, to make the final transformation. It really feels like you do the thing and whatever you think is going to happen is not going to happen. Like, I think somebody is like, I just don't want to deal with a fight. I don't want to deal with anything within my reality. Spirit, are they going to have to fight it out with somebody? Are they going to have to, like, what is this? Because, again, in the original cards, there wasn't anything like that. It was, you will triumph over adversity. But it's like, you don't want to fight. And so you think that something on the other side is going to fight you. Like if you do something for you, you will pay the consequences of such. And it gives me like, not only are you worried that you won't win that fight, but that there will be a fight. There's a part of me that's like, there won't be a fight. Will there be a fight? Okay, I was waiting for a deck to. I'm like, is there gonna be a fight? Honestly, I just feel like it creates upheaval external to you, but it never touches you. So like, I don't know if you think somebody's going to come after you or it's going to, like, I just feel like you feel like you're the one that's going to bear the pain of you choosing you. And it's not that. Other people will. Or other situations will. Ten of Cups. Ultimate joy. Chariot, victory, success. This is always like a positive energy exchange with others. Like, I don't know if you're worried about your family, if you're worried about you. Like, Ten of Cups is everything will work out the way that it should. Right? Everything will work out for the positive. Okay. It will be successful. Will there? Okay, I saw that. Well, okay. So, is there going to be a fight? If they do the wrong thing, they do the bad thing. Is there going to be a knockdown, drag-out brawl? I know you all know that one. There's this sitting on my hand. Nine of Cups. You're going to get exactly the fuck you want. Let me just tell you. Surprise, surprise. There's this thing on TikTok where the guy kicks his leg up and he's like, surprise, surprise. And, you know, the song goes, surprise, surprise. It's kind of like Nine of Cups, you're going to get exactly what you want. And you all know the Alien. We always read it. It's about coming home to the self. So we're going to read it. I'm just saying, I'm daring you to do it. Or Spirit is really. Like, whatever you think the impact is going to be, it's not. You're going to get exactly what you want. Come on. Why am I so... The Alien. Are you ready, guys? All right. In a world where distance or remoteness enables and creates space for imaginary lives, snapshots of the good life, all glowing smiles, it can be easy to feel estranged, different, and not part of the gang. The alien, the outsider, the rebel, the stranger, the one you have feared, yet also secretly desired, is here to remind you that you are perfect as you are, beneath the mask of cruel imperfection. He represents the parts of you that become alien to you. In the difficulties of life, the learning, the rules, the consequences of family, school, work, and relationships, parts of ourselves must remain hidden, suppressed, denied. Parts of the whole remain hidden and unknown. The alien signals your urge for freedom. Naked, untainted, there are no masks, there is no great cover-up. He catalyzes self-discovery and ignites the drive to question, challenge, and dissolve the walls that box us in. There is a remembering, the semblance of something more astonishing, more beautiful, and utterly miraculous surfacing. The rekindling of dreams, new possibilities, new worlds. He invites you to weave your earthly wisdom into new forms and expressions that have never existed before. He lifts you way above what you thought was possible, way beyond what you thought was you, lifting you out of your personality and its defenses and placing you back into yourself, whole and complete. The alien who carries spectacular visions and wonders must always seek a way home to the stars, the light from afar. Being in this world but not of it, reminding you that you are always, no matter what, on a journey back home to the light. This card's asking you to know your worth. You are perfect the way you are. Be free, seek answers within, go deeper, and understand more of the universe. And most importantly, take time to do something you've never done before. Choose the self. Choose the thing that you want and that you desire. This is, you will get exactly what you want. And as a result, your life will love you back for it. You're afraid of the fight that you assume is going to come as a result, but life is going to love you back. Because not only, Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment, your truest heart's desire, true, genuine, internal, personal contentment. Ten of Cups is that level of love and exchange with the world outside of you. That reciprocity. It is like your life will love you back as a result. So if you think like a battle is going to come, let alone somebody else being a victor of that, it's not going to happen. It really truly feels like something backfires on somebody else. Like you exert yourself in this. You do the damn thing. You choose to do it. You choose to choose yourself. Whatever it is that you're meant to indulge in. That they're like, that bad thing, the wrong thing. And when you do it, ain't nothing anyone else can do. It just feels like if they attempt to subvert that, it'll only backfire on them. You will be the victor. And it is important that you align. This will put you back into alignment with the self. There is something you believe to be so true that you know at the core of you that you've been consistently acting out of alignment with. This ideology, paradigm, this belief, this truth, whatever it is, because you've been taught that it's wrong. And it's the key to all the doors being unlocked. You got to own this shit, integrate it, make it like be okay with the fact that this is a part of you, and most importantly, change your view on it. Like, it's not wrong. It's who you are. It is very much so right for you. It is true. No more shape-shifting for other people, please. This is the start of your new life. There's something that it's like when in the doing of doing the wrong thing, it breaks that trance. It breaks that you're like, oh, I don't know, it puts you really back into your power. And it's like a long journey brings you rewards. It fuels you. It is the fuel that you need. It is the inspiration to this transformation. This internal, when you break free from this internal conflict, and it's like there's something about the breaking free from the internal conflict is you being okay with the upheaval that choosing you causes other people. Let them spin out. That's on them. Okay? All right. All right. That's that. I hope the message finds whoever it's meant for. I hope you have a fantastic and wonderful day. And I will see you guys later this week.